You can quote me anytime, anywhere. I'm going to say this. If you do not have a trading plan, you're gambling. That's why in today's video, we're going to get into how to get yourself a trading plan. I got my book here. I already have a trading plan, but this is going to be a step-by-step guide. So let's get into today's video. All right, let me ask you this question because it's very crucial in order to help you get a trading plan. There are 3 questions, and the first one is, have you ever entered a trade? After you've entered that trade, though, that is when you start just looking for reasons that made you enter. It usually looks like this. You're on a sell, and you're like, I entered this trade. There is a trend line here. That's also another thing that will make me stay on this trade. There is also another block. That's why I'm entering this trade. You did not say all these things before. You did not say I'm entering this trade because there is another block. I'm entering this trade because there is a trend line. But it is when you've entered the trade, you start looking for things to justify you entering that trade. They are 2 different things. You will even draw Fibonacci and say, Fibonacci is on 61.8%. So yes, this trade is solid. This trade is solid. Have you ever done that? If you have, drop in the comment section, let us know, because on this channel is about becoming the profitable and fit trader. So we are all here to learn, right? And when you drop your comment, someone else can see it and also implement it in their trading and help their self. You see, it's a win-win for everybody on this community. So let me know in the comment section. The second question is, have you ever been on a losing streak? Be honest though. And then when you saw another opportunity, you said, I'm going to increase my lot size so I can make everything I lost. Maybe in the last week or the whole of today I've been losing. I'm going to make all this money back. So you increase your lot size. You always do that. Go hard or go home, right? Let me know in the comment section. The third question I'm going to ask you, do not even be dishonest with me, because I need your full honesty. Have you ever placed a trade and then you removed your stop loss? Let's say you added stop loss at the beginning, but you saw what price was doing and you're thinking, oh, price might actually hit this my level and then go back after taking me out. So you remove your stop loss. Let's even take it further. Have you ever traded without using stop loss or take profits? Be honest though. Let me know in the comment section. And you see, one important thing about sharing this point is other people could see your comments, and then this will inspire them. This will make them know, okay, I should do this or I shouldn't do this thing. And it would be so lovely that your comments actually help somebody in our community. And it would be so nice if you actually helped somebody in our community grow by just leaving a comment. All right, these 3 questions are crucial, and I want you to do something. After watching this video, go back to those questions and see if your answers remain the same. This is for people who do not have a trading plan. Let's get into curating you a trading plan, because I want this to be as personal as possible. You're going to make this trading plan in a way that it suits your style as a person, as an individual. Okay, and I want you to follow along, because I'm going to put a screenshot of what I'm doing after we're done with this session. But it is very crucial you pay attention and also write all these things, because I do not want you in the end to do what I told you. I want you to do what you have noticed, what you have realized so far. And even if you just started trading recently, it still doesn't matter, because having a trading plan is for everybody. First thing you're going to do is bring up your sheets. I have a book here. Listen, I'm not here to play. The sun is making it not really clear, but whatever it is you want to use, your phone, your laptop, anything you're going to, Notion, right? You can also use Notion. So you're going to write your name. So for the purpose of example, I'm going to say Toria's trading plan. This is ideal so that you can maybe post it, or rather paste it on your wall, your trading decks, anywhere that can make you see this every single day or every single time you need to take a trade. So Toria trading plan. Now the next thing we'll move to is to write your name. Actually, my name is Toria, so Toria Victor, so that anybody that sees this know that, okay, this is Toria's trading plan. But that's not the purpose of making this trading plan. The second thing on our list is amount. This will definitely change. But for the purpose of making this video today being the 22nd of May 2025, you need to write down the amount you're currently trading with. So I'm going to put 1,500. You're going to move to the next thing, which is your trading style. I am a day trader, so I'm going to put it here. If you're a scalper, swing trader, position trader, whichever one you are, just write it down. Remember, we've gotten our name, the amount we're trading with, our style of trading, and we're working on your trading plan. So in this case, I'm working on Toria's trading plan. This is my trading plan. If you actually want me to create a trading and personalized trading plan for you, still let me know. It's not free though. So the next thing we'll move to is your time frame. I trade on the 1 hour time frame. Trade on the time frame you feel most comfortable with. I have a really busy life, so I do not always have the time to sit on my chat and watch. That is why I choose to trade on the 1 hour time frame. And for me, it's also safer for me because I'm more of a conservative trader, if you know what I mean. Now, after we are done with writing our time frame, don't confuse this. I mean the time frame you actually make your entries, you take your entries on. So if you actually do a top-down analysis, you do not have to write all the time frames you're looking at: 1 hour, daily, 4 hours. You don't have to put that. Just put the one that you take your entries on. If you take your entries on 5 minutes, write it there. I take mine on 1 hour. After we're done with that, we go down to your pairs. Remember, now we have our name, our amount, our style, our time frame. Pairs. I trade only 2 pairs: ZD, USD, and GBP, JPY. I know in the nearest future I'm going to trade futures. I'm very certain of that, but I don't know yet. For now, I'm still trading Forex. All right. The next thing, your strategy. No, it's not Ijiego, but EGA strategy. Do you have strategy? If you don't have a strategy, make sure you find your strategy, the one that works for you. But if you have a strategy, put it there. I trade price action, but I use the SMC concept, and that is what I'm going to fill in here. Remember, I'm going to drop a screenshot of what I'm doing, but I'm not going to put what I'm writing. No, I'm not going to put that because I don't want you to go and copy and paste what I'm doing. So you're going to sit, take your time, and write down what you get at the whole of everything. At the end of everything. Now we have to get our entry rule. What is your entry rule? What do you see on the market? Do you actually just enter the market, and then when you enter, that's when you start looking for what is making you enter? For example, in my case, what am I saying? For example, the way I trade is I wait. I make sure that there is a 1 hour closure. So if I want to take if I'm taking a sell in a bearish market, I'm going to make sure that I see a bearish candle close before I take the trade. So even if price is going like there is a huge and massive drop, I do not just enter because price is moving that way. I need to wait for that candle to close on the 1 hour time frame. Of course, I have to see this candlestick pattern at my POI. So I'm not going to just enter anywhere I see the bearish candle close, right? I'm going to enter at a specific level. So maybe it could be a trend line, an order block. Choose what your entry will be. If your entry is that you must see price reacting at a Fibonacci level, make sure you see that. All right, so just define your entry rule. So if somebody asks you what do you see before you enter the market, you can say maybe a 2-line or a 1-line entry summary. Now let's move to our stop loss. Yeah, so what is your stop loss level? I'm going to explain this. You need to have a range for your stop loss. For example, I do not take a trade if the stop loss is more than 25 pips. 25 pips is my mark. Usually it's around 20, 17, 11, But if it is more than 25 pips, I'm not taking that trade. Bye-bye, enjoy. You guys can hop on the trade, but I'm not interested. That is my SL. So if you don't mind, let me know your XL maximum in the comment section. All right, moving on to our exit. And I want you to know that exit is as important as entry. So what do you see to make you leave the market? Normally, what I do is that I'm looking at the next level. So if I'm in a bearish market, I'm on a sell rather, I would wait to see price get to the next low, and I usually aim to make 60 pips. That and the next low is what I use to work together and then get my exits in the market. Remember, your exit is as important as your entry. We're going to move to our risk per trade. What are you risking per trade? Now I am trading a $1,500 account. For the sake of this example, I am aiming to lose 2% of my account in a whole day. Now I would ask you, what is your risk per trade? That's why I said in this video we're going to curate a trading plan that fits your person. I do not do a risk per trade, I do a risk per day. So since I'm trading $1,500 account, for the sake of this example, I am aiming to risk $30 each day. So anyhow I choose to enter my positions, at this point I have it in mind that whatever I'm doing that day, I'm only risking $30 on my account. I mean, it's not every day I risk $30. Some days you actually make profits, right? And some days you do not see trade. So it's just like that. It's not like every day I'm saying I must lose or I must risk $30. It's just find what works for you based on your trading plan. So now you're going to find out your risk per trade or your risk per day, any one you want to use. Now, what is your key rule as a trader? What is that thing that you know that if it doesn't happen, you're not entering? For example, I have a rule of, if I have more than 2 losses that day, I'm not trading. I'm a very conservative trader. So if I lose more than 2 trades that day, I am done. Except days I choose to do go hard or go home, or that is not something you should try at home. Don't do this at home. Just trade right, stick with the right principle. But on a personal level, I could do that sometimes. So the purpose of this video is to get a trading plan that will actually help you stay disciplined, and you do not want to be flipping on a regular basis. That is not going to help you grow long term as a trader. And what do you do at the end of the day? That is the last thing that our trading plan consists of. For me, when the day is over and I'm on a trade, for example, if I'm looking at getting 60 pips from that particular trade, maybe the price is that's around 50 pips, I will close because that's the end of the day. I'm a day trader. But if the market is still at my entry and dancing around, I'm not going to close because I already have an amount that I'm willing to lose, right? So I'm just going to let the trade play out. But if I am on profit, I'm going to close if I'm actually at 90% profit. I mean, even 95, I don't know, whatever. That's it. You can also choose which one works for you. If you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, what do you do at the end of the week? What do you do at the end of the month? Depending on your trading style. If you're a scalper, just fix that to tweak it to suit your personality. I want you to have this in mind. I'm always saying that you should leave a comment on your thoughts and you share it in the comment section, because somebody can be going through the comment section and they'll actually see your comment and it will actually make sense for their trading journey. So it will be so nice if you actually help someone, right? That is why I'm always saying, oh, please leave a comment and all of that. Also, it will help you to push this video to more people so that I can see it and learn. I will see you in my next video, or you see me in the next video, whoever sees anybody first.